I will read the proposed resolutions as a body rather than stopping at the end of each item. And then I will invite your questions or comments. 2011 Proposed Convention Resolutions. Whereas the American Association of University Women, AAUW, advances equity for women and girls through advocacy, education, philanthropy, and research. And whereas AAUW prohibits barriers to full participation as an organization on the basis of gender, race, creed, age, sexual orientation, national origin, and class. And whereas AAUW is a community that breaks through educational and economic barriers so that all women have a fair chance. And whereas AAUW is a powerful advocate and visible leader in equity and education through research, philanthropy, and measurable change in critical areas impacting the lives of women and girls, therefore, be it resolved that all branches of AAUW Indiana promote opportunities for and access to education to ensure full participation in society, both locally and globally. And be it resolved that all branches of AAUW Indiana be urged to study the devastating effects of poverty, both locally and globally, actively educate their communities, and collectively develop strategies to help those in poverty improve life conditions towards self-sufficiency. And be it resolved that all branches of AAUW Indiana be urged to advocate for pay equity, job availability, and the elimination of wage discrimination for women nationally, particularly in the state of Indiana. And be it resolved that all branches of AAUW Indiana be urged to study problems of working women and their families, and to encourage government leaders to enact into law policies that help families with work-life balance. On behalf of the Resolutions Committee, I move the adoption of these resolutions. Is there any discussion or amendment on the resolved portion of the resolution and on the whereas portion as well? Now for the implementation guidelines. Number 1, both the branches and the state should use these resolutions as a basis for programming and action. Number 2, branches and the state should express the concerns of these resolutions to elected officials, and all AAUW members should encourage citizens to exercise consistently their right to vote. Number 3, branches in the state should network and collaborate with other organizations concerning AAUW Indiana issues.
Is there any discussion on the implementation? Are you ready for the question? Does this assembly wish to have the resolutions reread in any part? No, all good readers, thank you. The question is on the adoption of the resolutions, and all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? No. The resolutions have been adopted.